Hello and welcome. This is going to be a 200 word per minute literary dictation, Gaining a Leash on Life, part 20. It is the final part in the series, and we will begin now. Unconditional love is what you experience when you stand outside the large glass window in a hospital nursery, looking in at those recent miracles of birth adorned in blue and pink caps and blankets. As you look upon these new additions to our human family, you know what it means to look beyond or behind the conditions of these bundles of joy and truly prize them as they are. Specifics of gender, ethnicity, or family background really don't matter. It doesn't really matter how they are dressed or how they are acting. Looking at those newborns at these early moments of life touches something deep within us, something that stirs a warmth, a joy that is natural and unconditional. That is love. Sadly, too often our ability to love this way is inhibited. It is blocked by our tendency to hold out our love as a prize to be won or earned rather than something that needs to be given freely. To love in this way requires us to look beyond the conditions of another, beyond conditions such as appearance, manner of presentation, background, even actions, and simply value the fundamental person behind these conditions. It is essential that we continue to learn to touch that love within and allow it to give shape to all of our life choices. This, of all the lessons, may be the one most important and most essential for us to learn. A Buddhism, Lessons on Love. As I watch Bud, it becomes so very clear that while he has the rules of a territoriality and the script of a dog-chased cat deeply ingrained, he also approaches his world with what appears to be reverence. When introduced to a puppy, he lowers his head and approaches slowly. There seems to be no need to dominate. Rather, he allows the pup to sniff and even snip. And when approached by an eager human toddler, he seems to know that a tug here and a yank there will soon be coming, but he waits and endures. While I'm not sure that Bud sees divinity in all forms of life, he certainly acts in ways that seem to demonstrate an honor for it. All too often, we fail to show honor, reverence, and love for that which is in our world. Our culture oftentimes encourages us to view life as cheap, easily discarded, in this throwaway culture of easy divorce, abandoned, or neglected children, and cruelty to animals and nature, all signs of the absence of love. And this absence can't be attacked or fought. Rather, it is an absence that needs to be filled with love for self, others, and of all other creation. Love as reverence. Our first lesson of love is to approach life in all of its forms with reverence. So during this coming week, smile at a stranger or colleague. A smile of recognition. Smile in a way that conveys your awareness that they, just like you, are simply co-journeying in this life with neither being nor more valuable than the other. Offer your seat to one less able to stand or allow another to pass through the door or enter the elevator before you. Simple acts, yet when done with a reverent heart, can express care, connectedness, and love. Go to a hospital nursery and spend 10 minutes studying the wonderful faces, tiny hands, and feet of all these newcomers to our world. Become completely aware of the power of this miracle of life, and as you pause in front of these new creations, ask yourself, as a living being, are you really more valuable than any of these? Loving all you do. Only the heart knows how to find what is precious. Have you listened to your heart recently? Before you become too entangled or enmeshed in your daily activities, take a moment quiet and reflective to listen to your heart. What in your world makes you smile? What in your daily experiences is reason to celebrate and exclaim this value of this day? Now, select the blouse, sweater, shirt, tie, ribbon, or pin, the article to wear today. This is not simply something that you like, but something with special memory, special meaning, special love. If going out, leave a little earlier than usual. Travel a route that may not be the straightest or the most time-efficient way towards your destination, but is the one that provides you sights, sounds, and opportunities to reflect on those aspects of your life that you love. As you approach your work, be it within the home or outside, identify one task to perform and embrace it with all the gusto you can manage. It is your work, so put you into it. Take pride in what you are doing, as if you will sign this piece of art as a testimony to you, your abilities, your talents, and passion. Approach those with whom you spend part of your day, and in some way, with a simple gesture or word, let them know that they are more than simply a like in your life. Let them know they are a love. Love as relationship. A person that seeks relationship only to gratify his or her own needs is not in a loving relationship. In fact, it is not even truly a relationship. It is an arrangement, one failing to respect the uniqueness and value of those involved. It is an arrangement of service. Once the utility of the other ceases to exist, so does the need or interest of the arrangement. Relationships of substance, of depth, are relationships of love. Love as a relationship requires understanding, acceptance, and valuing of the other. Loving another means you are there for him or her, not just at times of special need, but anytime you share a moment in your lives. So as you move forward in your interactions and relationships with those whom you love, check to be sure that you are present to them. Do you attend to them when they share their day's story? Do you respect their needs, their journey, and honor their invitation for you to join them? Don't allow your own self-absorption to cheat you out of receiving the gift of self that they offer. Aware and knowledge of them. Do you show an interest in getting to know him or her? Are you active in acquiring this knowledge? Don't wait for their invitation. These others are gems waiting to be discovered. Loving as giving. What do you give to others, those whom you love? Surely there are the gifts of special occasion and your willingness to assist them in times of need. These are, or can be, acts of love if given from the heart, with the hands serving merely as the vehicle of delivery. But do you have gifts of the heart and loving actions? Review the many gifts you have provided in the past. How were they chosen? Did the gift give you reflect that which was in your heart, or merely limits of what was in your wallet? In reviewing these gifts you have provided, consider how they were given. Did you give gifts to win favor, or only in reciprocity, or as a way to establish indebtedness? Or did you give gifts because the love in your heart simply spilled out into and thought in your hands? While you are most likely very generous with your time, energy, and resources, are you equally as generous with sharing of you? Give those whom you love this newly discovered part of you. Okay, and that is the end of the book. And I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you in the next set of videos.